friends, and welcome to my channel, new and returning subscribers. It's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money. Today we're doing something a little different. So remember, I don't know if you watched some of my videos, I've been trying to find a way of how to do a check-in earlier than once a month, because I do my unstuffing at the end of the month. So I go in and I track, which by the way, this is my planner. I created it. It's a work in progress. So you'll have to let me know what you think. So when I do my unstuffing, I first go through the expense tracker and I will write down everything that I need, and then I will group them into their different envelopes. Well, the problem is by the end of the month, I don't realize how much money I've already spent. So I was trying to find a way, and I think I was making it too difficult is what it came out to be. And it just needed to be very simple. And I was watching Hey Kay Budgets. Hi Kay, if you're watching my video. I saw she used like a little card, and she would go in. So say, all right, so like our first one I happen to know was, like for our trip to the Bahamas, right? So this is our Bahamas one. So she would write down that if she bought something, she would put it on this card and she would stick it in her envelope until she went to do her unstuffing. And I kind of like that because I don't know if I want to track like every single expense. And she groups them. So at the end of the month, she'll group her, all of her little cards. If it's in one category and she had more than one expense in that category, then she adds them all up, and then she puts the line item in, which would be what I do as an unstuffing. I would say, all right, I took this much money out on this date at the end of the month. But at least the cards kind of give me an idea of how much we're spending. So that's what I did. So let me just put this off to the side for a second. So let's go to our expense tracker, and this is just our first week in August. So it went up to the 8th. So all of our expenses, I have two different checking accounts. My husband has one, I have one, but it's really joint. Some bills come out of his because at one time his paycheck went into one account. He paid certain bills, one paycheck went into one account, and it was just too difficult to try to stick it all together. So I just leave it the way it is. All right, so I went through and I wrote down our first week in August. So I got paid. So technically it's like the week before, because a lot of the bills are hitting, even before I get my first paycheck. We're spending money. So we write those down because I basically go by exactly what hits my credit card. So whatever's on my credit card and then whatever closes out of my credit card is considered part of that month. So each week I want to be able to sit down. I don't think I'll do a video necessarily on me doing this process because I don't think it warrants one. But if you guys want me to see me doing it after today, then tell me in the comments. But I don't think I'm going to do a video just for that. I mean, if I ever figure out how to make a short, because for some reason on my computer, I can't make a short. I don't even know why. I can't even do it on my phone. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I did one short and then I wasn't able to do it after that. So I'm sure it's user error. I just haven't figured it out or took the time to figure it out. Okay, so we are going through anything that was at the end of July to August 8th. And then, each week I'm going to sit down, like on the 15th, I'll sit down, write down all of my expenses, and then I'm going to put them in cards. So let's start with that. And for each expense, you do a card. So I did some cards. So I was playing in Canva. These are just postcards, but I just stuck them in here. So check this out. All right, well, that's probably not a good example. The other thing is I'm having a problem with my printer. So some printed nice and dark. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says, how much did you spend? I was going to say, did I spell something wrong? Excuse me. But anyway, my printer's been acting up with the blue. So this was all on one sheet, and you can tell one's darker than the other. And I had them lined up 9 on a sheet when it prints out. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with my printer. So I know it's not a setting, and I just did a purge, which used like a lot of ink. And I would say almost as half of my ink it used. I don't know where the ink goes, if it just burns up, but I'm gonna have to call Canon because I've had this printer less than a year, and if there's an issue, I want it fixed or replaced. So anyway, so we're just gonna grab one of these, and I'm just gonna get a Sharpie. And I just figured, you know, how much did I spend? So we're gonna do, this is on 7/31, and we spent $170.59, and this was for Bahamas. Simple, right? So then what I will do is I will come over here to my binder, and I'm gonna go to that cruise, and this is all Hey Budgets does. She just sticks her little card in there. Well, she calls them IOU cards, like she owes herself, like IOU. But I kind of said, how much did I spend? Because I don't think I owe myself stuff, but anyway. But then I was thinking, it's like, well, then how am I gonna know that I did this? So I have a highlighter, and I'm going to highlight the amount every time I make a card. So there we go. So there's the first one. Okay, the second one is in budgets, and oh, let me tell you, I know I spent a lot of money in budgets. So the next one we have here is 8/1, and we spent $46.77, and this was for budgets. And that was the envelopes. Yeah, wait till you see those envelopes. Oh my God, I can't wait to show you. Anyway, yes, so there's one. So I'm just gonna go down, and because I'm not gonna go in and out and in and out. So that was one for budgets. Whoops, go there. And then we have another one, which was 99¢. I bought a planner, a digital planner, ended up not liking it. It's hard, it's so hard. Should I put where I bought it from? I'm gonna put Etsy. All right, and this was 99¢. 99. Yeah, that's a terrible 9. 0. Yeah. Uh-huh. And this was from Etsy, and this is budgets. I didn't know how many lines I needed. Okay, so there's 2. Let's highlight that one. And then it looks like I got a credit. They overcharged me for the envelopes. So how much did I spend? This was on 8/2, and this was a credit. So 10.66. Okay, and this was from Etsy, and this is for budgets. And then we'll do another one. So we'll highlight it. I just wanted to show you my thought process going through this. And then we have one more, and this is Etsy. Or, you know, we might have more. Wait a minute. Because I did buy, yep, there's one right there. Okay, and I'm writing on myself. Over here. Put the cap on. All right, so we're doing $47.98. So that was on 8/7. And we had $47.98, and this was Etsy, and this is for budget. I think that's the way I'll do it, like that. I think that works better. Okay, so that was that one. And then the next one was Amazon. Yeah, you can see how I spend. And that was also on the 7th, and that was $24, and that was Amazon, and that is for budgets. Okay, so that took all of those ones. Oh, I guess, all right, you know what, I'll just highlight this side so I know. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna put this one off to the side. I'm gonna put it over in this side. That's what I've been trying to do, is pull from this side, put over there. All right, that is in our low priority binder, and you will see that we only have $35 in there. So that was what I was trying to get. The point I was trying to get to was that here, I know in the first week I have spent $47.98 plus minus $10.66 plus 99 cents, $46.77 and 24. So I have spent $109 in budget supplies. Yeah, I know. And I have $35 in there. So this is another thing, like when I'm doing my savings challenges, it really gets me to think about, oh, you know, I spent a lot of money in budget supplies. I need to make sure that we're doing a save to sink, or we're doing some savings challenges where I need to put that money back. Okay, so that took care of that one. Oh my God, I didn't even show you guys. This is my new calculator. So I didn't retire the old one. Let me get it. So here's my old one. And this is, I got this one when I first started out almost 2 years ago. And I use it so much at my desk that I was like, well, why not have two? So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get the blue one. So I'm gonna put this off to the side because that goes on my desk behind me. And this is my new calculator. And I got it on Amazon, and it's Decklit is the brand. Obviously made in China. It's funny, this takes a AAA battery. And it only takes one AAA battery. I thought that was interesting. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna put that there because I'm trying to figure out my process here. Okay, so the next one that we're gonna do is J House, which is gonna be in this book. And I'm gonna pull one out, pull my card out. Oh no, I guess the next one was, all right, wait a minute, let me go back. We're in this book, let's stay in this book. Oh, I wrote on Piggy. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna have to get the stuff and get that off. I'm dangerous with a pen, as you can see. Okay, so looks like 8/1, I spent $12.14 on Amazon, and that was for cleanser. And this is going to self-care. And this is also good for me because, like I said, I just noticed that I really do spend a lot of money on self-care products like moisturizer, hyaluronic acid, nighttime cream, daytime cream, and I know I do not put enough money away for self-care. I absolutely do not. So I'm gonna get to another part of this that we started to do, and I'm gonna start funding this a little bit better. So let's highlight that one. So we know we did it. Okay, and then I know there's self-care in here again somewhere. Right, self-care is here. So let's pull another card. And this was on 8/7. And we spent $75. See, I could easily spend $75 just getting like my cleansers. I use 2 different cleansers. I use a balm to remove the makeup, and then I use a cleanser to wash the face. And then I use, a hyaluronic acid dew drop thing first to, for wrinkles and whatever. Because, I'm not 20. And then I use a moisturizer with sunscreen. And then obviously I have a nighttime regimen. I have a moisturizer for nighttime and also a hyaluronic acid, a hyaluronic peptide vitamin C cleanser. And something, and then that doesn't even include my makeup when I have to replenish my makeup. And I don't buy a lot of makeup. I use, when they say hit the pan, yeah, my makeup hits the pan and I'm like digging the eyeshadow or whatever out of the pan to use every single drop of it. Okay, so we spent $75 and we spent it on Amazon. And this is for self-care. Awesome. There we go. Okay, I think I might like this. See, I'm just trying this out and seeing if I like it. I'll find out at the end of the month when I go to unstuff and see where I'm at. Oh, that's because, okay, now I can highlight this whole thing. Okay, there we go. I want to see if this bleeds through. Okay, I might be pressing a little hard. I'm testing out this weighted paper too. This is a 28-pound paper. All right, next one is, okay, we'll skip that one. Garden. All right, so we're in the same book. Let's go to garden. I had to buy some neem oil, it's called, for got the powdery mildew. So yeah, my zucchini, that's what it was. Got the powdery mildew, so I sprayed it all with neem oil, so I had to get that. And then also I noticed that the blossoms I was getting, it was rotting before it was finishing fruiting, you know, creating like a whole squash. It was just like dying. It's a calcium deficiency. And that's also with tomatoes. Blossom and rot is also for a deficiency in calcium. So I had to get that. And that's like gypsum. And then I also had, for something else, I had to put in lime. So, all right, so let's see. Garden, where were we? That was $8.6. And we spent $31.92, and that was at Lowe's, and that is garden. I kind of like this. I'm liking the process. And you know, this might be intensive for some people. For me, it's just, it gives me an idea of where I'm at. Like, okay, I spent $31.92 and I'm already over budget by $12. So that just tells me what I need. And then when I go to stuff this, so my next video is the sinking funds video, and oh, but it's the sinking funds video for the next one, which doesn't matter because as long as it's for the end of the month, right? Where we stuff our low priority binder, I will know exactly which envelopes to stuff. So, yeah, okay. Let's go. Electronics, I decided, all the paper and everything that I bought, I decided I don't have a like office supplies envelope, so I'm just gonna take it out of electronics. So this was $8.8, and it was $28.23, and we went to Staples. And that was electronics. And that's all the way here in the back somewhere. And we have $49, so we got plenty of money in there to cover this. So that makes me, see, that makes me feel good. I feel good. I feel good. All right, next on the list, let's see, anything else in this book? Oh, more garden. Okay, more garden, Lowe's. Why do I have two separate? Or is that the one I just did? That was paper. Oh, I didn't highlight it. That's what it was. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I did that one already. I did. Okay, next is J House. Okay, so we can put this aside over here. And let's write it out first. So J House was, my daughter had to go to get something done in the emergency department. She wasn't hurt. It was a thing that they had to go through. I don't know if it was shots or what, but they had to do a physical of some sort. So that was not covered by my health insurance. I'm not exactly sure why it wasn't covered, but so we're just putting this under. All right, we'll just put J House here, and we'll put Prisma here. Prisma. Technically, it would be under medical, but unfortunately, I know I absolutely do not have any money under medical to cover that. So we're going to put it in J House because J House has money. All right, so that takes care of that one. I know I'm kind of a little all over the place, but hey, this is a new thing. And this is what we do in the community. We try things, we learn, we decide, oh, this doesn't work for me, but it might work for somebody else. But you don't know unless you try it. So we're gonna try this for a month and see if we like it. Alrighty, I think the rest is my spending. Okay, And all right, dining out is in our blue book, our bills binder book. So let's get a card, and we're gonna do, dining out was on 8/4, and we spent $30.42. And this was Applebee's. And that's dining out. Dining out, and I'm gonna put / drinks because I did get a drink. I think I mentioned it in my other, got a mudslide. Oh, it's delicious, absolutely delicious, huge, but delicious. So I'll be able to pull from our dining and our drink fund and our margarita fund. All right, so let's go over here to dining out. And we have plenty of money to cover that. There we go. See, I like that. So then when I go back, I think I'm gonna like this. I really do. And again, this is not something I would normally film, but I just wanted to show you guys a process that's going through my brain and how I'm trying to fix it to keep me accountable. Okay, so we have 8/6. We spent $17.60, and that was at Greens and Grains, and that was M-Spend. And that was just lunch that I got for myself, which I don't normally do. And this is something I gotta stop doing, and that's going to the vending machine, 8/6. And I spent $1.60, and that was Globe. And that was a snack, that's M-Spend. Spend. And I went twice. And I'll do the third one. I think I went on the same day. Yeah, I did. I got 2 things. Margie, I need to stay away from the vending machine. Sometimes you just want a little something crunchy or a little something sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my wallet, which is right here. And what I'm gonna do here, that's gonna be slightly different than all of these, is I have an envelope here that needs a new envelope, and it's called the bank. And it looks like I spent $17.60 plus $1.60 and $1.60. I spent $21 approximately. So what I'm going to do is take from my spending money, oh, and I have it too, 20, why is my money all messed up? 21. I can put the 5 back because I know exactly what I'm spending. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can talk and talk and talk and talk, and I am really liking this. There, then I know I can spend this and not this. Alrighty, I'm gonna put that off to the side. There we go. And that was, oh, car maintenance. One more. We need one more, and here we go. And this was 8/7, and we spent $42.44, and this was Murphy, and this is car maintenance. There we go, and car maintenance goes in our sinking funds. Goes right here. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you. Hey K Budgets was the one who gave me the idea of doing this. And I can tell you already right now, I think I'm going to really like it because technically I'm not going to be recording it. So it's not, you're not going to really see it unless you really want to. Just, you know, let me know if you want to see me do this every week. That is completely up to you. I'm not going to complain. All right. So we're going to put that over there. So that is it. And we did our first, oh no, we didn't. I'm not done. We're not done because we have 2. We have mine and we have hubby's. So hubby spent in groceries. Oh, this is funny. See, I'm like, I thought I was getting away with it. No. Okay. So we need so 8.2. Hubby spent $20.55, and that was at ShopRite. Do you guys have ShopRites near you? Let me know in the comments if you guys are a ShopRite shopper, or do you like have other places like Lidl? Like we have a Lidl, we have a ShopRite, and that goes to groceries. So there's one. And then my husband tends to shop a lot. Not like me. I would go once in a week and then I'd be done. He's been wonderful and doing all of the grocery shopping since my car accident, because I can't lift, I can lift the bags, but it's not good for my back. And he's just been so generous to do it for me. Okay, so that was $68.04. And then we had Lidl on 8.5, $30.58, and this was Lidl. Lidl, I don't know. And that's also grocery. $30.58. I skipped over tolls. That is a bill, so I'm not going to do that one. These are for like our actual credit card expenses. Maybe I will do one for Easy Pay. You know what? I will. All right, wait a minute. So we have 8.7, and we spent $66.63 at Lidl. Grocery. Awesome. And then he has a tracker downstairs where he keeps all of the receipts. All right. So that all goes into groceries. So let's put that in there. Same thing. We'll be able to see right away, you know, as we stuff for the next week, it'd be like, oh, okay. All right, tolls is in here somewhere. And that was another thing, like tolls happens like every quarter, I think. JPay, insurance, tolls. All right, let's do one for tolls, because that does come out, that we pay on a credit card. So that's 8.4, and it was $25, and it was Easy Pass, and that's tolls. I won't do it for the other bills because that's kind of redundant. But these are for the things that we put on the credit card, and that happens to be on the credit card. All the other bills get automatically taken out. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Alrighty, so you guys let me know what you think. I think this is going to work for me to kind of hold me accountable for what I'm spending from week to week. Let's see if I can keep it up. I'm going to do it for a month, see how I like it. Thank you so much, Hey K Budgets. Check out her channel if you guys want to check out to see what she's up to. I highly recommend it. She's got some pretty cool things going on over at her channel, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.